What's good, YouTube? Good morning. I'm saying good morning because it's 5 a.m. in the morning, which I'm up early always because, you get up early, you get the most work done throughout the day, and I got to go to school. So, yeah, so bam. So, anyways, I'm going to be vlogging, pretty much. The lens just came in, so the videos are now on the way. So, let's go. Finna start vlogging the gym content and overall, like, basically my routine. But like I said, it is 5 a.m. and I do got to be to school soon. It's a drive, so let's go ahead and get started. And shout out my QB Dak. Okay, here we go. But look, first thing I do when I wake up is check my weight. Checking your weight is how you can measure if your diet is working. So yeah, let's go do that. Anyway, let me just set this up right quick. Oh, 166.8. Let me go ahead and put that in my notes because you gotta track. August 20, 166.8. Bam. Like I said, you do gotta track. That's how you know if it's working. So do that. So basically what I'm about to do is basically get ready for the day, which is washing my face, taking my vitamins, and nice healthy meal before I go to school because you gotta eat. But let's go ahead and do that. Anyways, already looking good. You gotta moisturize and take care of yourself. You feel good, you do good, and that's a fact. Oh yeah. Let's go. Finna make a meal now. I actually eat about the same thing every day, so I'm about used to it. It's really not, it don't even take that much time. So basically, 3 eggs. I usually do 3 protein pancakes with some oatmeal, little scoop of protein powder, and that's pretty much the meal. So let me go and do that and I'll be back. And one more thing, don't forget to add like blueberries to it. It just make the oatmeal taste way better and more healthier. And anyways, while the stove is heating up, I forgot to mention like what vitamins do I take, that's very important, I guess. So I take fish oil, ashwagandha, and multivitamins for men. But what they do, if you're wondering, you got fish oil. Fish oil, basically, like it says on the bottle, supports heart health, brain function, reduce inflammation, and can help with joint health and recovery. Then you got ashwagandha, if I'm saying that right. Basically, ashwagandha, it makes you feel good, very good. I don't even remember the last time I actually been stressed, but let me read on the bottle what it says. So it reduces stress and anxiety, enhance memory and focus, improve sexual function and immune health, and support weight management. And I also heard, it helps with the testosterone level. Testosterone. And then we got multivitamins for men. So basically, multivitamins. Take your multivitamins, 2 capsules a day of that, which multivitamin, what it does, it basically, it fill in the gaps with your diet, the food. Basically, the food that you eat, it just fill in the gaps of the nutrient gaps that it don't goes in your body. I just said that completely wrong, but basically, the gaps that's not there, the nutrients you don't get from your food, basically. So that's what the multivitamins do, and support your overall health, energy, and immune function. But that's pretty much it, you know. I don't take creatine and none of that. I'm about to start. But at the same time, I heard one negative thing about it, and I don't know if I want the rest of that. But I'll be back. Stove should be out right now. We're finna make this food, put some clothes on, and get ready for this drive to school, because they is doing reconstruction right now, and the parking is a little crazy, and I want to be one of the first ones there, so I don't gotta actually worry about that. But I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so I forgot, you know, for the people that's new or don't know who I am, you know, my name is RiseWithSavage, and yes, last name Savage. Same dialogue my whole life. Stop playing, blah, it's Savage. That's my family name. But yeah, so basically, you know, RiseWithSavage. You can just call me Savage. And yeah, I'm in school for nursing right now, which is where I'm headed to right now. And I just started doing this content creating or fitness influencer. I just started this around June or July, I believe. Whenever the first video on my Instagram is, which I believe is like June, I think. But that's when I just now getting started. I'm actually new myself to like all this gym stuff, the lingo and all that. But I'm taking it serious now. And why now? So, you know, basically, like, ever since high school afterwards, you know, same thing, you know, people that don't know me or people meeting me or just playing basketball, you know, for some reason, you know, I never thought this, but, you know, I'm big, you know, or I'm buff, which I'm not, but basically, you know, like I said, every time I have an interaction with like a new person or something, they'll ask me like, did I play football or do I box, because like that's the type of build that I have, you know, apparently. I never noticed it for real. My man, my bully on the court, you know, I did notice that, you know. I'm very dominant, you know. But anyways, like I said, you know, that plus growing up my whole life, you know me, you know I smile a lot. I don't know why, I really can't control it, but I smile a lot, and a lot of people, they just tell me how I influence them or just motivate them to do better and all this and that. And if you know me, I had it hard growing up, and yeah, when I say hard, you know, I mean hard, you know, and through all that, you know, I still stood tall. And I smile and I just think about the positives and just try to do better in life, you know. So with all that information, you know, and all them things, you know, I just decided, why not? Why not just start, you know, actually taking care of my body and just, you know, try it out. Try this content creating and try to influence people to do better and take care of that health, you know. Usually when people think of the gym, they think of you have to like get big and all that. But no, you know, really just 30 minutes in the gym is a great benefit for your body, you know. It's not about aesthetics, it's about health, you know. And I think a lot of people just don't know that or get that, or just, you know, get the wrong idea when they think of the gym, you know. The number one death in America right now is currently obesity, you know, obesity, which says a lot. And, you know, I had a summer class, you know, only had one class, but since, you know, it was just one class and wasn't serious and nothing like that, I decided to go for my personal training license or certification, which I actually been learning a lot. And like I'm gonna just say, you know, it's very interesting and it's crazy how the body works and how much we don't know about our body, and even the food that we eat that we're putting in our body. And you know, it's just like, why don't you want to take care of your body? Why don't you want to feel good? Why don't you want to live longer? And it's just like, why not? So that's why I come in at, you know, with the vlogs, the gym videos, and just the health educational part of things. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Hopefully influence people, and I can actually motivate people to actually start taking their health serious. But Let's see, anything else? I think that's pretty much everything you'll probably need to know about me right now. You know, I'm doing this journey too. Like I said, I'm actually new to this. It's actually been like since I started, you know, before I was starting like going to the gym every day, I used to be like in the high 170s. So like 175 to like 180 a day. And ever since I started like this lean bulk journey, which, you know, you can't do both at once, but basically I've been losing fat in my body and maintaining muscles and growing. So like I said, it been working, you know. Like I said, I used to be in the high 170s. Now I think like this morning I'm checking, it was 166.8, I believe, and it been working. I've been noticing the body transformation. In December, I actually believe I would be like kind of shredded or looking a little more, you know, jacked or crazier. But I'm not trying to get too buff, to be real, because, you know, I'm in a short, fat 7. But yeah, I don't want to get too buff, you know. It's just about, you know, get my body more defined. That's my goal. While, you know, getting the gains up. You got to get the gains up, you know. But I think that's pretty much everything you need to know about me. Other than, you know, I got a country accent, if you didn't notice. I grew up in Roanoke Rapids. That's where I was born. And that's a very country area. You know, it's not really nothing down there but like food spots. And yeah, I had to get away. But I'm in Raleigh now, going to school up here, and I'm starting with this content. So thanks for all the support, for the people that already been supporting, and let's go. I'll be back after class, and I hope you're having a great day. But like I said, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm just getting home from school, and I can actually say I learned something today, which is a good thing. So now I'm at the crib. You know, I'm about to whip some up right quick because I'm hungry, and I can't go to the gym with an empty stomach, you know. And plus, it is about like 12 o'clock, so I definitely need to put some on my stomach. Last time I ate was around that 5 o'clock period. So I'm finna go with a quick meal up right quick. I already got some chicken breasts already prepped up. So all I gotta do is get a tortilla, put some lettuce, spinach up there, a little sugar-free sauce, and I'm ready to go. And I can't forget the pre-workout, so let's go do that, you know, actually. So then I gotta go pick my boy TP up, cause that's who I'm working out with today. And if you know me, you know I'm always with TP. That's been my homeboy since middle school days. You know, we go way back, and yeah, we got stories. We got some stories to tell for sure. But let's go do that. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, quick and on the go meal. So I got some 12-gram tortilla, 12-gram protein tortilla, and I got chicken breast, you know, just cut up, and I got some spinach. You know, you got to keep it balanced. But yeah, and for the pre-workout, if you're wondering what do I use, okay, I use a Fresh Form Megawatt. Okay, I actually recommend this if you don't want like the jitters afterwards, but this will be the perfect pre-workout for you. I'm gonna put the link down below, so you don't gotta worry about all that. But finna take this down right quick, and I'll be right back. TP, man, I don't know who this guy think he is, but he swear he that guy, you know. He swear he's that guy, you know. This is TP, my brother from another mother, literally. But anyways, we did a lot of terrible things together and a lot of good things, but overall we still here and we're going strong, you know. But this is TP, man. He got a lot of nicknames: TP, Ty, Red, Murder, and I don't know why they call him Murder, but we're gonna have to ask him about that. But anyways, you know, he's an author now, so hopefully he have a great career and that he actually stay dedicated to it. Who knows? We will see. But back to the video.
That's crazy. But no, I know I left my fucking gloves in here today too then.
Alright, bet we made it to the gym. Today is Wednesday, so according to the notes, we doing push day. So we're gonna be doing some chest, shoulders, and tricep workouts. And I'm here with my boy TP. But anyway, let's start yapping. Let's go ahead and get started. So basically, we just starting off light and just warming up, And TP got an injury right now, so he ain't gonna go heavy today. So let me stop talking, but you get what I'm saying. But if you're wondering what TP taking right now, go ahead and show me you taking TP. First form, Mega White, go get it. I'm gonna put the link right down below, so don't miss out. Light work, man, not too crazy. Light work. TP got an injury right now, so I don't even know if he gonna be able to do this, but we gonna see. But he gonna do this. We gonna push him to do this. 45, 45. Just like. So, we do 4 reps, but for the last one, we like to just do the most we can. So, we like to just bring the weight down a little bit and just go all out, blood until you can't no more. Like I said, TP is dealing with an injury right now, so benefit of that right now,
Like I do right arm workout right now. Cause the left is a little crazy right now. That's what you talking about.
Hell yeah. Well, look.
I'm about to do a cut scene, like some damn Deadpool and shit.
Anyways, we warmed up now, so I think we good right now. I'm feeling good, I ain't get a pump yet, but this might be a nice workout.
This shit heavy though, man.
So, should I do the warm-up set again?
Huh?
Should I do the warm-up set again? Not that, like.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Die right here, man.
So, we got to do some warm-up sets. So I like to do 4 sets of every workout that I do.
Pretty close, man.
I like to go to 12 and do just 4 sets. 12 reps of 4. Already did the warm-up, but here we go. 30-second reps.
That shit was light, wasn't it?
So like I said, just do 12, 4 sets, last ones, you can go light just as many as you can until you can't no more. That's usually how I do my workouts. Like I'm already starting to feel the pump coming already.
And we chase the pump.
And I like to take a 30 or 40 second rest period, depending on the weight, which that was lightweight, so 30 seconds. Add some more weight to it. Good.
Yeah, we back with another banger, man. I don't know why this guy insists that I'll be the same, man.
Thirty second rest. Which one last one? So as many as I can.
Bro, come get your camera, man. I got that arm shaking like a bitch. That shit gonna be shaky as a mug, dog. It's like 2016 vibes, man. Cameraman shit.
Remember, wipe down the machines every time you use it, you know. You don't want to spread germs, you know. We on to the next one.
I'm not doing this like I was
Light work. Same thing. Like I say, I just do 12, 4 sets. Last one, go all out till I can't no more. That's pretty much every workout. Okay, so it is 8:31, and sadly the camera did die, so I really didn't get to finish recording like the rest of the workouts. But overall, it was a nice workout, you know, nice good session. You know, I got a solid pump, and you know, I feel good afterwards. So, you know, of course, when I got home, you know, I took a shower, ate a nice protein meal, and pretty much studied for the rest of the day. So now, like I said, it is 8:31, so I'm not prepared to actually go to sleep, because you know you gotta get that 8 hours of sleep, you know, because your muscles grow when you're resting. So, but yeah, so yeah, man, so I just made me a little protein shake. If you wondering what protein powder do I use, bam, First Form level 1. This is some high quality protein right here, and I actually recommend that you use this. I will put the link down below so you can you know, go purchase some. You know, I actually recommend it. Then I have some honey. Gotta put that in. If you know, you know. Got some milk. I actually recommend this brand if you're trying to build muscles. You know, this is actually great for you. Then I got a smoothie kit, you know, pretty much everything chopped up what you would need to put in the smoothie. Bam, just throw it in there. And yeah, it should come out, you know, it's actually good. It's actually good. So, yeah, I'm finna sip that down and take some ashwagandha, you know, and some magnesium to help with the sleep. But overall, like I said, you know, this was the first vlog. This was like me getting a feel for this. You know, this is actually my first time. I'm finna be dropping a lot of content, a lot of educational videos, and just helping the best way I can, trying to inspire people to start taking their health serious and teach them a lot of things. You know, as I learn, I'm gonna spread the knowledge. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, like I said at the beginning, you know, thank you to all the people that supporting me and actually been like already, you know, watching the videos, the little shorts. You know, this is the first video for YouTube, but if you know, I've been dropping shorts and the numbers been going up. You know, followers, likes, and all that, engagements, it actually been going up. So hopefully we continue to grow from there. That's the plan. You know, I grow, you grow, we grow. So yeah. So yeah, 8:34, I do gotta go to sleep. So, you know, thank you for watching the video. You made it to the end. New content is on the way for sure. And last to end the video off, let's do a little physique check. So, chest looking good. I did do orange today, by the way. So, I gotta start doing ab workouts, because I really don't do ab workouts. But, you know, around December I should be shredded for sure. For sure. But, back looking good, of course. But, thanks for watching. Like the video and please subscribe. Peace.